Hey guys, this is Johnny Trump of Slim Haven Group Home Gorillas, coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. I'm here to give you today's guerrilla tactic on setting up and running your own group home. Remember, if done correctly, you can do this without a license and without anyone's permission. Remember to hit the subscribe and notification buttons to get these in the trenches guerrilla tactics on starting your group home. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about setting up your LLC so that you can get your business going. I see a lot of you spending time and lots of money paying these companies to set up your LLC when you don't really have to do that. I know some of you honestly don't know, but today we're going to take care of that. Don't pay someone $500. Don't do that. Let me show you how to do this. These are the steps. You might want to pause this video, run and get you some paper and a pen and write this down. Believe me, it's not going to be a lot. It's going to be easy, and you're going to slap yourself in the forehead for stressing over it. So let's get started. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a list of names for your business. Don't pick one name and think that's going to be it, because that's not how it works. Write down a list of possible names for your business. And with that list, we're going to go to the next step, which is going to your state's website and looking up entity search. That's what it's called in my state. I'm in Michigan. And I can go to michigan.gov entity search and put in a name and see if that name's available. You can dig a little deeper if it looks like someone already has that name and see if that business or name is in good standing. If it's not, you could actually take that name. Let's say they haven't renewed their or paid their fee in the last 3 years. Well, in Michigan, 3 years you're out. Even though it's still showing on their website, that person is no longer in good standing, and then someone can come along and apply for that name, pay the fee, and the name now belongs to them. Think about the implications of that. Anyway, so you got this list of names, you went to your state's website, you found a name that's available. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to check to see if that domain name or website name is available. The way to do that is you go to GoDaddy.com, and they have a little section there where you can put in a name. Just put the name in, don't put .com or anything like that. Put the name in, and let's just say you pick Belleville Group Homes. Go to GoDaddy.com, type in Belleville, and see what happens, see what comes up. It might say Belleville.com is available. If so, you hit the jackpot. If it's not available, it might say Belleville.net is available. That's okay. I wouldn't do it. I always look for .coms. So what I would do is I would type in Belleville, and I would say GH, which stands for group homes. Belleville GH, and see what happens. See if Belleville GH is available. If it says Belleville GH is available, again, you hit the jackpot. You can do Belleville Online and see if BellevilleOnline.com. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm putting variations on that name. Remember, there's nothing new under the sun, so there's more than likely someone's already thought of Belleville.com. So you, instead of giving up on the name, put a small variation on it and see if that works for you. Once you find the website name, which is called a domain name, once you find your domain name, you're going to go back to your state's website where it allows you to create an LLC. Go ahead and create the LLC on the website. In my state, Michigan, it costs, if I'm not, it's either $50 or $75. As opposed to a state like California, I think theirs is either $400 or $600. So it kind of depends on your state. It might, I know Georgia is $65 or $75. So is relatively cheap. Your next step in setting up your LLC is to go to irs.gov to create your EIN number, your employer identification number. They have a link right there on the website. It says create EIN. You go there, you go through the steps to get your EIN set up. Sidebar, it's going to ask you, what business are you in? And what are you going to say? I'm in the group home business. No, you're not. That's not even on the website. You are in the real estate business. You're a real estate investor. You get properties, you buy properties or rent properties to make a profit on that property, which makes you a real estate investor. Let's keep it simple. Don't try to get creative and cute with it. Put in real estate. You're not a group home business. So create your EIN number on irs.gov, and they're going to give you the option to either download or have it mailed to you. You want to have it downloaded immediately. You want that EIN number right now. When you pick that option, you're going to get a PDF document which you will guard with your life for the rest of your life, or the rest of your entrepreneurial lifespan. As long as you have that business, make sure you never lose that letter, because if you do, you got to get another one, which creates all kinds of problems. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, once you get that EIN number, what you're going to do, keep in mind, I never said purchase that domain name. Now, after you get the EIN number, your LLC is set up, your EIN number is set up, now it's safe to go ahead and purchase that domain name on GoDaddy.com. You notice I keep saying GoDaddy because that's the easiest, fastest way, probably the cheapest way to get your, safest way to get your domain name and know that you're going to have it and it's going to be safe. GoDaddy.com, purchase that domain name that you picked. Your business is technically set up. How long did that take? 15, 20 minutes, you've set up your own LLC, saved yourself $500. You're not done yet, because tomorrow you're going to take the documents that you got from the state where you set up your LLC and the letter, which is 2 pages that you got from the IRS. You're going to take those 2 sets of documents to the bank and open up a bank account. They won't ask you for anything else except your driver's license and maybe, I don't even think they'll ask you for your Social Security. Driver's license and a debit card or a credit card with that bank, or some kind of ID. Don't answer any questions outside of what kind of business are you in. What business is it? I'm in the group home business. No, you're not. You're in the real estate business. I'm a real estate investor. So state papers, IRS papers, real estate business. Then you sit back and let them open up an account. If they ask for anything else, you tell them to have a nice day, and you get up and you go to another branch. Not another bank, another branch. Because obviously that person doesn't know how to set up a business bank account. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to set up a hosting account. What is a hosting account? It's when you create a website. That website has to be hosted by some company. So you're going to get a company, which I'm going to give you. I'm going to put a link in the description, which is the one I use. I've used many hosting companies, and this one is by far the best. It's the cheapest. They're reliable. So I'm going to put the link in the description and use this. They're called Hostinger. So you're getting a hosting account. You don't need an expensive hosting account. You're going to get a cheap one. I think it's $295 a month or $245 per month or something like that. So you get that hosting account, let that sit there. The next thing you do is you go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr, Fiverr.com, and you have someone on Fiverr create you a WordPress website. It should not cost you more than $300. Between $150 and $300, you'll get a very good website. You tell that person if you want to use my website, which is slimhaven.com, as a template for the content that you want on the website. Or anybody in our group, look at their website, use the content, I'm sure nobody will mind, and you have that person on Fiverr create you a WordPress website. If you want to know why, then we'll talk about that later. The next thing you do is you go to Fiverr again, Fiverr, and have someone create you a brochure. Once they create the brochure, make sure that you tell them that you want the source files, especially a PNG file of your brochure. Why? Because you want to be able to email that brochure to anyone who wants a brochure from you. Don't do what I did. I got the source file, the PNG file, then I went straight to the printer and had 5,000 brochures printed up, which I still probably have 4,895 of those left. I should have showed it to you, but don't do what John did. That's pretty much it. Your business is set up. You're ready to do what you need to do to start getting residents in your home. Those first steps I gave you up until setting up your business bank account, that should take you 15 to 20 minutes to set up your LLC. You did not spend $500. You did not spend hours. That is the guerrilla tactic for today. Setting up your LLC in 15 to 20 minutes. You set up your LLC, you got an EIN, you got a domain name, you got a business bank account, you have a website, you have a brochure, and all done in 15 to 20 minutes. That's the guerrilla tactic for today. See you next video. If you'd like more detailed information about starting or running a licensed or unlicensed group home, licensed in Michigan, go to my website at www.slimhaven.com. Click on the consulting link and set up an appointment to speak with me directly. There you can also sign up for my walking you step-by-step through the process of setting up a Michigan licensed 6-bed group home. Remember to hit the subscribe and notification buttons to get more guerrilla tactics on starting and running your group home.